What's up guys, I hope everyone is having a great day. In today's video we will discuss some things that I don't like about F1 22. And today's date is 2nd of August and the game has been out for a month. And so far it's been a pretty up and down month. So many issues, some good things, but overall I feel like more people are having issues with the game than actually having fun with the game. I might be reading off of a vocal minority, but most of the things that I read actually corresponds with what I actually feel like playing the game. And I don't want this to be a video where I just constantly shit on the F1 game. I love these type of games. I've played them every year since F1 2017, and I played them when I was younger as well. But I thought I would go over some things that I like and then switch over to some things that I don't like and that I feel really needs fixing. Now, some things that I like is the new cars, obviously. A new era, new cars, they look beautiful. It's nice racing them. I also like that we have better liveries in the career modes and the player cars. They are way better than last year. Now, despite what most people say, I like the handling of the new F1 game, even though they've changed it like 2 or 3 times now. I play the F1 game on PC with a Fanatec wheel. For me, getting traction is actually, it feels pretty nice. I like the features that they have added to Formation Lap and the pit lane. I like that there is now an aggressive, more smarter AI that will actually fight you and defend the inside so you can't dive like a maniac. I like that some curbs you can get beached on them and you can't take advantage of some tracks like you could before. I love that setups are now constant and that you can build a car that feels the exact same for tracks with similar characteristics. Like if I wanted to have a straight line monster of a setup, I could use that for Monza, I can use that for Jeddah, I can use that same setup for a different amount of tracks. And it would feel the same, whereas previously 0-0 or 1-1 wings on F1 21 would feel different going from Bahrain to Jeddah. I like that it's now a universal setup. But there are things that I don't like, and I feel like these are issues that needs to be fixed, or they are issues that EA codemasters created themselves and they didn't need to do that. First one is F1 Life is a feature that's useless. I've never come across a single person in a month of playing this game that actually gives a damn about F1 Life. I don't even know where would I care. Like if I'm playing career mode, I only care about career mode and the facilities and my team. F1 Life has no feature there. And for the most part, I host online lobbies on my Twitch streams. Never once have I given a fuck about F1 Life. It doesn't even show up. I can turn it off. Or not turn it off. I have the lobby in the middle of the screen. I don't see the characters behind. I don't see the cars. The next thing I don't like is the AI traction and the straight line speed of the AI. This is a common one. Most people seem to have an issue with that. Now, what I've seen is that the AI top speed is not actually different from the player. It's just that whenever they get out of a corner, they are so much faster at getting down traction, and that acceleration point from say 100 to 250, 300. That is way faster than the player, and the player cannot match that. Now, I've seen people like Jarno Opmer struggle with this, and that is the best player you're ever gonna find on this game. And even in some career mode content creators, like you see, now obviously it's not always the highest difficulty, but even when I see someone like Tom97 who plays a realistic career mode, whenever you see him in his races, he doesn't look like he's having a fun time. It's impossible to fight the AI. Sometimes they do something extremely stupid and you feel like, why am I playing this game anymore? So the AI traction and the straight line speed and how they get to that top speed needs to be fixed. Moving on to the instability and constant handling changes. Now, I don't have an issue with the handling system per se. I have an issue with me getting used to something and then them switching to something completely different. And then you get used to that and they switch it again. It's the 2nd of August. They have changed the system twice already. I now have to get back into time trial, redo my setups, what feels great for me, and it's just taken a huge amount of time, and there is no telling in whether they will do it again. So in reality, just fix this once and for all, don't touch it again unless it's a 100% must do. Now on to one that really annoys me, and that is the insane amount of wheel spin you get in lower gears. Gear number 1, 2, 3 and 4, whenever you go into slow corners and you try to short shift to get less wheel spin, more traction, and it doesn't always work, or it's inconsistent. Something like Laffields in Silverstone, or turn 3 in Austria, turn 4. Sometimes I do the corner the exact same way that I've done thousands and thousands of times previously, and it doesn't work, or randomly spins me. And it's so infuriating. I really wish they would take a look at gear ratio and how accurate it is compared to real life, because we've had F1 drivers in real life take a look at this game and the previous game and say it's quite unrealistic how much wheel spin you have in the lower gears. So if they could fix that, that would be awesome. Now on to something that I really dislike, and that is 0 wings. Now I'll be honest, I've used this. Like whenever I do lobbies in Monza, whenever I do lobbies in Canada, I'll use 0 wings because I know for sure that other people are using them. Once they use them, you cannot catch them. For some reason 0 wings allows you to get just enough downforce in the low speed corners and some medium speed corners to not lose out that much. And then whenever you get to the straight, they are like 4 to 5 tenths faster than you. And all the time they lose in the corners, they gain twofold in the straights. I know that these are ground effect cars and wings should have less of an impact, but that doesn't mean no impact. You shouldn't be able to run 0 front wing and then take a corner, a slow speed corner as fast or just slightly slower than someone that's running the appropriate amount of downforce. So they should really fix how downforce levels work with each wing. Now, another one with the AI, and it's concerning tire temperatures. Now, whenever you get out of pit, you have cold tires, and I actually like that feature. But the AI seems to switch on this tire to insane grip in a very short amount of time, and it's something that you cannot replicate. So imagine I do my pit stop and I do my outlap, and the AI is pitting on my outlap. Say that we get out side by side as they come out of the pit lane on cold tires, and now I have warmer tires. The AI can fight me and sometimes overtake me despite them having cold tires. It's unrealistic and it should be fixed. The AI should have appropriate levels of tire temps, and they shouldn't be able to switch on the tire way faster than the player can. Now this is one that I really want them to fix, but it doesn't affect that many people, and that is multiplayer and sort of admin rights over a lobby. Now I host open lobbies, like I said, on my Twitch streams, and sometimes, or most of the times, we get in 6 clean drivers, and then we get like 10 really dirty drivers that just drive into people, ruin races for no reason. I only get the ability to kick 1 player per race, when in reality I would need to kick 5 players per race just to keep it clean. I would like the ability to select multiple people and kick them, but I understand that that could be misused by other people hosting servers. If someone is hosting a server and is kicking every driver that is faster than them so that they can like feed their ego and win every race, I see that as an issue. But whenever I'm trying to host community lobbies, or whenever I'm trying to make sure that the races are clean for everyone in my open lobby, I don't have enough time to kick one player before 3 more who are dirty, per se, join the lobby. I don't know what's an easy fix for this, but I know a few people, a few of the Twitch streamers who host lobbies would absolutely appreciate the ability to kick multiple people at once. Now this next thing that I don't like is also in line with multiplayer and how to deal with dirty drivers, and that is reset to track and the options that you have. Now there's 2 options really. One is you manually reset to track through the menu, and one is the auto, where if you go out off the track, you'll see a timer and then it will put you back on track, and it's more for beginner lobbies. But I would like the ability to turn off reset to track permanently, so that in my lobbies or in my league race or in my own career mode races, I don't have the ability to use that. I don't think it's a difficult thing to implement, and it would be really appreciated, especially if you host league races and you have that feature banned. People still do it and get away with it. Having the ability to just turn that off would be greatly appreciated. Now this is one that affects me, and I'm sure affects a lot of people, and that is the yellow flag inconsistency. Sometimes when you overtake a ghosted car that has spun or gone off the track or whatever, if you overtake them, you'll get an illegal overtake, which is correct, but they went off the track. The yellow flag comes up instantly, and I'm not gonna wait for him to get back on track and for the ghost to get away. I'm doing my own race here. So if I overtake them sometimes, I'll get an illegal overtake. If I want to let them go past, I lose like 5 seconds, 6 seconds per lap. If I don't let them go past, I'll get a 5-second penalty, or 3 seconds or whatever. And sometimes, if someone crashes, or there's like debris or anything and there's a yellow flag and you overtake them, you don't get that, and the game just lets you pass. There's a huge inconsistency there in how the yellow flag is applied and whenever the game applies a penalty. I want that to be fixed. I want there to be a yes or a no. Either if there is a yellow flag and you overtake, you always get the penalty, or you can overtake under yellow flag in the game as long as there isn't like a safety car or a crash or whatever. If someone is going off the track and doing like shenanigans or whatever, I want to be able to pass a ghost without it giving me the illegal overtake. Now the final one that I have, the AI during safety cars online. Now, in online lobbies, I prioritize the people who are actually racing. So if there's rain and someone doesn't want to drive in the rain, they press pause, the AI takes over, and the AI drives perfectly. Therefore, I have the AI in online lobbies set very, very low, so that nobody can turn it on and just get like P8 or whatever. But if a safety car gets out, that AI will not speed up, and sometimes it will be like 40, 50, maybe 60 car lengths behind the pack, and you cannot overtake the AI car because it will give you an illegal penalty. You cannot overtake on the safety car. I want the AI to be adaptive, so that if the rest of the pack is driving faster, I want this AI to speed up, catch the pack, and whenever we then go under like the green flag, whenever we start, the AI's level, or the AI level gradually goes down to where I set it in the first place. just so that you don't get any crazy scenarios where one AI car is holding up 4-5 players behind them you can't overtake, and then on the safety car restart it's just pure chaos. So I think a system where the AI speeds up and then gradually gets slower after safety car is the correct thing to do here. And hopefully that would resolve like the AI issues during safety cars in league races and online lobbies. Now those are some of my things that I don't like about the F1 game in 2022. Now I know for sure that you guys have some things that you don't like yourselves. I'm very interested in knowing what that is. Put them down in the comments below. Hopefully we get a few more patches in. I know 1.07 came out today. There's some fixes there, but not that many, honestly. But hopefully in the future, by the time crossplay comes out, we should have a much more balanced game to play with our friends. Now if you made it through the video, I would like to thank you. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.